Peace, y'all. What's the deal? You already know the vibes. Divine Destiny, back at it like a tarot addict, except this time I'm live. I've never been live before. This is my first time live. So if you're here right now and you're seeing me, thank you for tuning in and tapping in. I'm trying to figure out on my laptop how to see the live, right? So that I can like talk to y'all and interact, because right now it's just my phone. I don't think it's working. Oh, got him. Okay. All right. Y'all already know the vibe, so sorry for the baby noises. We are going to be jumping into a collective energy reading today, but before we do that, I do want to announce something very exciting to y'all. For those of y'all who don't know, right, I own my own mystic wellness company and brand called Mystic Trine Naturals, and I curated and created this e-course that's all about transformation and transmutation, right? Just the alchemy of it all. So if that's something you're interested in, I will be sure to link all of that information somewhere up in here. But in the meantime, we're just going to tap right in and tune in with spirit. So we're going to take a few deep breaths. At this time, calling forth my spirit guides, angels, and ancestors, asking what messages you have to deliver to the collective today for their progression and elevation in every aspect of life. Giving you gratitude for using me as a vessel in which these messages flow to and through. Asking you to shield, cloak, protect, and cover me as I channel these messages. Amen. Ashe. Y'all already know the vibes. Sorry for the baby noises and whatnot. Baby's gotta live their best life. You know, that's all I have to say. Emotional withdrawal. Obstacles and challenges. Triumph and success. And then I got the intuition card at the bottom of the deck. Before we jump into the tarot, right, what I'm getting and what I'm feeling off of this is like not allowing yourself to emotionally pull back or withdraw from what is coming towards you or for you, right? Especially if you find yourself facing obstacles or challenges at this time, or moving forward in the obstacles and challenges that you're facing, right? Don't allow yourself to pull away emotionally, because you're already triumphant and successful in overcoming whatever this energy is, right? So there's no reason to like close off or put yourself in that mentally, emotionally burdened state, right? All right. So we're looking here at this emotional withdrawal card, right? Like I said, we're at the edge of the beach, right? The edge of the earth, just like kind of in this retreat and reflection energy, which is fine. It's fine to reflect, it's fine to retreat, but don't allow yourself to pull away so far into that space that you don't allow yourself to connect with others, or with opportunities or the experiences or the blessings that are beginning to pour into your life right now, right? Yeah, with this 10 of Wands, it's definitely easy to feel emotionally burdened at this time. What I'm hearing in my mind is like seasonal depression, right? So it's easy to feel, especially like with this time of like the holidays coming around, and like family energy or the lack of family energy, like pulling a lot of emotions and energy out of us, right? And so spirit is asking you not to allow yourself to get stuck there emotionally and mentally, right? Because you are this King of Wands energy, right? The King of Wands holds the power of his emotions and energy, right? And asserts it as necessary, right? Asserting that power, asserting that dominance over your own emotions, because you are not your emotions. You are not the burdens, the baggage, the betrayals, the losses, the heartaches of the past, right? Spirit has already called judgment on whatever these burdens you are walking with are, right? Like, all of the shadow energy is at the bottom, and the bird is like rising, emerging like the phoenix, right, into clear, calm, light energy. And that's exactly what's happening here, right? The burdens from this 10 of Wands energy, you're leaving them, you're rising above them, is what Spirit is saying, right? So keep that in mind, and don't allow yourself to fall into this emotional withdrawal as you're pulling away, right? You might be feeling a certain level of detachment, is what I'm hearing at this time. Detachment from the situations of the past, or the circumstances of the past, right? Spirit is saying, don't allow yourself to get stuck here. Not to be stuck in the things that you've already worked so hard to heal from. You've already done the inner work, you've already done the shadow work, you've already done the reflection, right? So Spirit is saying, don't allow yourself to be stuck here emotionally, because you're free to fly. Oh my gosh, spirits. I'm still on my way. But the top don't look too far from me. Was that Blast? On my way. My way, my way, my way. Right? I'm still on my way, but the top don't look too far from me. And you know this, so trust that and release the burdens, the baggage, the disbelief, right? The distrust in yourself and the universe, especially like in this energy of obstacles and challenges that you faced, right? Spirit is saying the wheel of fortune is turning in your favor, right? Things are moving your way. You're moving to the top of the wheel, right? This is giving me dream catcher vibes, so your dreams could absolutely be significant. The moon is here, so right, nighttime, intuitive energy, right? The unknown becoming known, the unseen becoming seen, the unmanifest becoming manifest is what I'm hearing, right? And that's the energy we on. That's the energy we on, period. So like the things, the energies that you have been trying to manifest, trying to create, trying to pull into yourself, right? The unmanifest is becoming manifest, with that wheel of fortune turning in your favor, right? Even though you might be finding yourself feeling like you're at roadblocks, obstacles, challenges, these are all here to help to steer you or maneuver you in the right direction, right? Because you are the star. You've done the healing work, and you're also, this is again like that energy of rising. The bird is rising, the star is rising. So allow yourself to rise up above what these burdens were, rise up above whatever it is that you are healing from or have healed from, right? So that you can step into this Father of Pentacles energy, this stability, right? This nurturing energy, this safe energy. Six of Pentacles here, definitely. So you're moving into this energy of, oh, I'm sorry, this is the Father of Pentacles and the Mother of Pentacles. What? Heavy on the stability, heavy on the nurturing, right? Heavy on the protection of the physical, material, and financial abundance, prosperity that you're stepping into. And maybe that's what Spirit is telling you. You don't have to hold on to the energy of feeling like lack or scarcity, or like what you're building is growing, is what I'm hearing, right? Everything is working out for your favor. The King of Wands came out here again. Heavy on you wielding your own power to move forward how it is that you see fit. Using your power to call in and attract what is here for you with this Wheel of Fortune energy. What it is that you want to see, because you're already triumphant and successful. So know that, honor that, step into that wholeheartedly, right? Allow that to give you some sense of freedom. Yes, there are obstacles and challenges along the way, but you are already successful in overcoming them. Your higher self has already done it, which means you already did it. You just have to trust yourself through the process, right? With this death card energy coming out with the triumph, yeah. Putting an end to anything that makes you feel less than triumphant is what I'm hearing, but also putting an end to the burdens, the baggage, that the things that are keeping you in that emotionally downtrodden space. Putting an ending to anything that is keeping you from recognizing, standing in, and fully honoring the power it is that you hold with this King of Wands energy, right? Yeah. Eight of Wands. This is swift movement, swift communication, swift change is what I'm hearing. And that comes as soon as you put an end to shrinking yourself, dimming your light, or holding back from fully stepping into the authority it is that you hold within your life. And it's saying that energy of holding yourself back, shrinking yourself, dimming yourself was learned behavior, right? You learned to do this to protect yourself from heartaches, losses, right? You learned how to protect yourself, your ego, your inner child, right? Has gone through heartaches and losses from people or energies that just didn't necessarily have your highest good, highest self, or highest purpose in mind. They weren't in alignment with the power, the authority that you will and manifest in this life, right? And it was here to teach you a lesson, is what I'm hearing. So don't harbor or hoard or hold on to the emotions of those things, right? With this Nine of Wands energy. Don't allow it to be something that keeps you stuck, something that keeps you stagnant, something that you're holding on to, right? Like, he could let go of that wand and move forward freely. But it's almost like you could tell he tired. You could tell he tired. But also, like, he just won't let go, right? And this is the energy of, like, it's okay to let go of those wands. It's okay to let go of what you've healed from, the heartaches, the losses, the betrayals, right? So that you can step into your Nine of Cups energy, full fulfillment. Full fulfillment. Wishes fulfilled, wishes granted is what I'm hearing. Final messages. Positive movement forward. Patience. Victory and success. Again. So, recognition and reward is at the bottom of the deck. So, Spirit is asking you to make positive movement forward, no matter how big or small movement is movement. So they're asking you to start sailing forward into the calmer waters of life, right? The rigidity, the rigidness, the friction, right? The conflict, the chaos, like all of that energy is behind you. You have risen above it. So Spirit is asking you at this point just to give yourself permission to move past it, forward from it, emotionally, mentally, energetically, right? They're asking you to have patience with yourself and your circumstances, recognizing that you have planted the seeds, you're nurturing the seeds, you're cultivating the seeds, you're watering the seeds. And now Spirit is asking you to pull up the weeds of the garden so that your seeds have the space and the energy to grow, right? They're not being choked out by just plants that don't deserve to be there, right? Plants that are not in alignment with the growth of the garden, if you feel me, right? Because you are already victorious and successful, like I said. The only thing that can stop you is you choosing to hold on to or bring, I'm hearing bag lady. Bag lady, you gonna hurt your bag, right? Like trying to drag autumn bags like that into this new season and into this, the wheel has turned into your favor, into a new season of life, into a new chapter, into a new beginning, into a new version of you. And with that being said, we can't take this baggage. It's literally not going to make it on the gate. Matter of fact, we gonna miss the bus trying to drag all this baggage with us. So like, is you gonna hop on this by yourself in spirit, or are we going to hold on to the baggage of the past and just allow the fulfillment. Because it's like you're already victorious and successful, so the fulfillment is coming, but it's almost like emotionally and mentally and energetically, if we don't release the baggage of the past, we're not going to be able to fully receive it, fully accept it, fully be present in it, right? Because you're moving toward that recognition and reward regardless. Everybody and everything can't go, is what I'm hearing. Mentally, emotionally, that the baggage and the burdens are not going with you, and it's okay to release it. You're being encouraged to release it. Like, you've already triumphed over whatever this situation, energy, opposition, person was. So with that being said, allow yourself, free your mind, and the rest will follow. That has been the message. Yeah, I split the deck at deception and envy, so heavy on the energies that are not here for your highest good, highest self, or highest purpose. And like, these are the energies you don't want with you anyway when you are collecting your blessings, when your abundance is pouring in, when your cup poureth over. You do not want energies that are not in alignment or who would take advantage or manipulate that. Who wants you in the energy of conflict and defeat so you don't step into your power. Pay attention. That has been the message. If you like this video, share it with somebody you love, because I will be posting it. And if you need anything from me, a clarity blast reading, a divine alignment blueprint reading, as I said, this e-course is officially open for enrollment. So to give you a little deeper dive into that real quick, like I said, it is all about transformation and transmutation. The school is called the Mystic Triumph Naturals Academy of Alchemy, and the class itself is an e-course on transformation and transmutation, and it is pretty much teaching you or helping you step further into your alchemist energy, right? Giving you literal tools that you can use right now, tangible tools, tangible practices, meditation practices, guided meditation practices by me, guided breathwork practices by me. There's journal prompts in there, and it's just really about releasing the lead of life. Oh, the lead of life, so that you can turn it into gold. Stop. When I looked at what it split, the Emperor, so that you can really step into your power and your authority. I like that spirit, and I think that's where I'm gonna leave that. Like I said, if you like this video, If you need anything from me, it's in my description box, in the pinned comment, or in the link in my bio. And until next time, stay divine.